Hey all, and welcome back. Thought I'd try something a little different today. Now, this may or may not be of interest to many people, but clearly, up until now, I have predominantly concentrated on open source software, which, in my heart is what I would prefer to use. But there is software that I use that just doesn't work on open source operating systems, which is a shame. And those companies that make that software need to kick up the bum, because I think they would get quite a decent uptake if they were to release it. But there we go. So today, we're going to try Windows 11. I've been running this since before it was released. I think I've been running this for near on 7, 8, 9 months, something like that. When was it actually released? Quick check, shall we? And I'll tell you how long. October. Yeah. So it was released in October of 2021. And I think I'd been running it for maybe 2, 3 months before that. Possibly. Not really sure. I was testing it for my day job. So yeah, it's got all this. This is actually my own desktop. So if you look at my screen here, you'll see that this is an AMD Ryzen 2600. Not the latest and greatest, I know, but I haven't upgraded. But there we go. So Windows 11 Enterprise 22H2. This is on the latest feature set, which was installed, I think, a couple of days ago. So yeah, this is actually my physical PC. So let's have a quick look. Now, so for Office, obviously, I've got Microsoft Office, and this is 2023, I believe. There you go, 2021. So they changed the way they did it, and they went from just being Office Professional Plus to LTSC, which is the long-term support channel, which is fine. I don't have a problem with that, and it should last a lot longer than what it used to before. But yeah, so there's your Office. Everybody seems to want to be compatible with that. We'll not save that or that. Now I have customized this a bit to my own jiggery pokery, because the way that it opens the start menu in the middle, I really don't like that. It just throws me out, So DaVinci Resolve runs on this with no problem, as you would expect, given that you've paid for it. You've paid for this operating system. So you would expect that. It's going to give me a few errors because I haven't set it up properly. I don't actually use it that often, just to color grade, but that's about it. So there we go. And that will be 17. What I actually use for editing my video is Adobe Premiere Pro. I just find this a lot easier to use. I can't tell you why, I just do. So there's all my templates, how I've set it up so that I can edit these videos, and it just works for me. So there we go. So let's come out of there. Now, ordinarily, I would show you GIMP, but I don't have it on here. What I have is Photoshop. So I might as well show you that. It just runs. There's no mystery about Adobe Photoshop. There we go. Photoshop. And ordinarily, I would show you Audacity. Now, I've got Audacity on here, I believe. I have. And I would show you OBS, but I can't show you OBS because I'm using OBS to record this screen. So you're going to have to take my word that it's running, and it is. And obviously, there is my Go XLR. So there's OBS Studio, and there's Adobe Premiere Pro. and Audition, which is what I usually use, which is what I am using to record this right now, directly straight from my Go XLR and my Rode pod mic. And of course, one of the big pieces of software that I like to use, as you know, Chrome. So if I go to YouTube, and you'll see my channel. And you legends, look at that, 434. Thank you. My wife tells me that I thank you guys too much, but you know what? It's from the heart because it's how I feel. So there you go. That's my Windows 11 PC with absolutely nothing on the desktop. And there's my devices, my hard drives, or as it happens to be, all SSDs. So let's have a quick look at my device manager so you can see what devices I've got. This thing is getting on my nerves. I'm pretty sure it's something to do with the Go XLR. And this is a remnant from my old job when they used Citrix. Hate Citrix, it's awful. Why do local authorities always want to use Citrix? Beyond me. So there you go, there's all my devices, disk drives, Bluetooth, audio inputs and outputs, mice and keyboards, and so on. It's just a Windows PC, really. What I do like, and probably the only thing I do like about this version of Windows, is if I go into where I store my videos, take a look at this. I can just open my terminal, just like you can on open source operating systems, Linux and FreeBSD. Why didn't Microsoft do that? Like, I don't know, 15 years ago. I don't know. But there we go. So there's my Windows 11. Not for want of trying to get off it. I need to try it on this hardware. The real issue for me is the Go XLR Mini. It's going to cause me issues because there are drivers for it on Linux, but you need a VM to run the software. And I don't really want to go down that path. It just seems a bit of a lot of hassle. But so there we go. I'll leave you guys with that one. This is what I use. I don't want to use it. It's just the devices and the software that I like to use only really works on this. Well, actually, it would work on a Mac as well, but I don't really want to use a Mac either. The hardware, that's fine. I don't really want to use the software. Although at least it's based on BSD. Maybe I'm talking myself into using Mac. What do you reckon? I don't know. Leave the comments below. Let me know what you think. Should I just start using a Mac? I don't want to. Don't tell me to use a Mac. And with that, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Thank you again for subscribing. Don't forget to like this video. Give it a good old thumbs up. It costs you absolutely nothing. Click the bell notification to get notifications of when I've released new videos. And I'll see you in the next one. Take care.